This is just an amendment to the previous video I did about Bitcoin and banking. And there's a lot of talk from former Federal Reserve folks and even current Federal Reserve people that Bitcoin's not going to work. It's just not going to work because it's outside of the current system. And you have people who are saying that it's only for drug dealers, it's only to facilitate money laundering, and all of these other things that are actually created by the government. If it wasn't for the drug war, you wouldn't have to worry about drug traffickers, right? Because you could go down to CVS and buy whatever you wanted to, and it would be what it says it is. You wouldn't have these black markets with adulterated drugs. You wouldn't have the street crime. You wouldn't have the cartels either. In fact, Donald Trump, before he became president years ago, said that we needed to stop the drug war, and that's the only way to win it. Now, I don't agree with his idea of quote-unquote winning the drug war, because I believe that every individual owns themselves and that you have the right to ingest what you choose, and that's a natural, innate right. Because if you own yourself, ownership denotes control, and control means that you can choose. And Bitcoin falls under that as far as the philosophy of individual ownership goes, because you are your own bank. And I actually had a conversation with my bank the other day. They called me up, and this was in January of this year, and said that they would close my account out if I had any more transactions from Coinbase, because it exceeded their risk threshold. Now, they wouldn't send me anything in writing, and this was arbitrary and out of the blue. And so what is beautiful about Bitcoin is that the more banks act like banks, the more people are going to look at Bitcoin as an alternative to what they're offering.